of the heat zone. First I'll draw the globe. I hope it comes well. I'm not a drawing teacher, but not bad. All right. This is our Earth. Don't look at my drawing, please. Listen to what I have to teach you. All right. This is our Earth. And our Earth, we got the starting line of latitude, which is called the equator. And the top half is called the northern hemisphere, right? Anyway, that I will come to later. For now, I want you to know the different climatic zones and how they are situated, how they are placed on our Earth. So we got the equator, and above the equator, we got an important line called the Tropic of Cancer. And then we have the Arctic Circle. This is the northern part, and in the southern, we got Tropic of Capricorn, and then Antarctic Circle. These lines of latitude have degrees, and these are the 5 important lines of latitude. Now again, I don't want to confuse you. I'm not doing latitude with you. I'm doing climate. So this is the equator, and this is where our let us imagine this to be our sun, and our sun is throwing its rays on our Earth. This is the shortest line because the distance that these rays take to reach the Earth is shorter compared to the others. So this area where our Earth is getting the direct rays of the sun, this zone, which I said a climatic zone, heat zone. This zone is called the torrid zone. And then we have above it, here our Earth is not as hot as it is in the torrid zone. Here the climate is the temperate zone. So, as I said earlier, the torrid zone is extremely hot. It is called also the tropical zone, and the temperate zone is climate is ideal, excellent for living beings. It is not too hot and not too cold. The upper circle, which is the Arctic Circle, is so very cold that is difficult for living things to survive. But they do. Some animals do. Some small microscopic plants also survive. But this is letting you know that this is the heat zones, and these heat zones are here to stay. They're not going to change. They don't change like how climate changes. how weather changes. So this torrid zone, we got really three types of zones, three types of climate which our Earth is having. So you got here torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Here it is extremely cold, very less of the sun rays reach these places. As a result, this is a zone which has a lot of ice, so very, very cold. So this is explaining to you again the difference between we are back in the climate. I explained to you what weather is. I said climate is a long time affair. This is a long time. This zone, this climatic zone is here to stay till the end of time. So that is telling you about the climatic zones. I explained to you the difference between weather and climate. And what is the different elements of weather? So I think that's enough for now for this, explaining to you the different zones and how the sun rays, the short rays, little longer and very long, and the ideal place for survival for living beings is the temperate zone. Not that there is no life in the torrid zone. There is life, but these animals and these living beings have learned to adapt themselves to this type of climate. Now, the last part for today, I'll come back to you some other time. I'm going to explain to you or make you aware of what are the elements of weather. Just take hardly a few minutes. So the elements of weather, that means what makes up the weather. This what I did now was climate, coming back to weather. Weather these are all short time. Temperature, then you got atmospheric pressure, then you got wind, then you got humidity, then you got cloud cover, and you got precipitation. So this is the different elements of weather. All this are involved in the weather condition of a place over a short period of time. So when it comes to temperature, the temperature is not to stay permanently. In a short period of time it changes. The day and night there's a change in the temperature. The temperature can change from place to place too. So this is a short time duration temperature. And atmospheric pressure also, remember, the atmosphere has pressure, and certain places where there are more moisture, more water vapors, those places the pressure with dust particles, the pressure of atmosphere is felt more. Then we have the wind also keeps changing from time to time. 1 hour there's a lot of wind here, and after that the wind is gone, it becomes very sunny, full of sun. So why? Because sun is connected with temperature. Now humidity is the atmosphere having water vapor. And cloud cover, again the clouds cover the sun or cover a large area of the sky, and the whole area is dark and the temperature is lessened. And last of all, we got precipitation, is water that has gone up in the sky, gone up in the air, formed clouds, and then that same water that has been evaporated by the sun comes back to the earth in different forms. The same water that's gone up. What are the different forms? It comes down as rain, comes down as snow, comes down as hail, comes down as frost, sleet. So these are the precipitation. So it doesn't, when you say precipitation, means water coming down from the top, from the sky. This is not, water isn't all the time, it doesn't rain all the time, it doesn't snow all the time. So this is a short time duration. So all these elements of weather are short time durations and day to day and sometimes hour to hour or minute to minute. So that's explaining to you the elements of weather. Okay, my dear students, I'll come back to you with chapter elements of weather. I have not completed it. I've got all these elements of weather. These elements have machines, instruments, which are used to measure. So these machines, these instruments which are used for these elements of weather will be explained to you in my next class. Hopefully, I will be able to cover all, but then we'll meet again. So we'll come back to this with all these different elements, and these elements also will be explained to you in my next class. So that's all for now, dear students. God bless. And remember, study all the geographical terms, covering all these chapters that are there, geographical terms, and do all the exercises that are there at the back of the lesson in your copies. And the selected questions that is given to you, I have not given you any questions today because I have not finished chapter 4. There will be a time when I am finished and satisfied, I will give you the assignment. But without giving you the assignment, all the questions that are there at the back of the chapter, you are expected to answer. Okay? That's it for today. Bye. Have a good day.